is going on, guys? We got another package from Wish. I have an idea of what it is, but I'm not quite certain of what it is. So you guys, by reading the title of the video, will know what it is before I even know what it is because I haven't opened it yet. So we're gonna open this, figure out what it is, install it to the best of our abilities, see if it actually works because Wish products are kind of finicky like that. So let's get started on this. So in here, we got a shift boot. It looks like we got a Pokeball shift knob. A keychain that's a coilover. And tint. I really didn't expect to be getting all of this stuff today. I thought the only thing I got was the shift boot. So that's what we're gonna be working with today. So this is a BRZ, whatever you want to say, shift boot that I got for like $3. And I thought it was kind of cool. And looking at it, it's really low quality because it's very thin. And I don't think that this is gonna actually work at all, but maybe I can take that out. We're gonna try to install this today. I'm not really certain this is gonna fit just by looking at it because this doesn't look right. Yeah, we also got tint that we'll do in a future video for the headlights. I got really cheap tint just because I wanted to try it out, see how it looked. This keychain is kind of cool though. I don't remember getting this. It's a coilover. It's actually like adjustable, which is kind of like cool. So let's go start this shift boot install, and then I'll talk about what else we got here a little bit later. We're definitely gonna keep the AC on for this because it's a spicy boot today. So the first thing you have to do is rip off the shifter trim. And I'm telling you right now, this definitely isn't gonna fit. We might have to modify this a little bit to get it to work, but it's good to know how to do this anyways. So it's kind of like a how to actually do your shift boot, even if we can't really do it today. Before messing with any kind of electronics like this button, I should probably turn the car actually off because I don't want to break anything. So I'm gonna turn the car off now. So we got the buttons unhinged. Now the problem is I don't even know how to get like this part over like the reverse lockout. So I gotta figure that out. It actually slid over everything like really good. So now the next step is to remove all of these screws to actually get the shift boot out. And then this ring should come out and then we can start doing the other one. Notice on the stock shift boot on this ring, there's little clips and holes that hold it into place. Now, I don't think the BRZ one is going to fit because I don't have these holes in there. So I might end up just reinstalling the stock one again, regardless. But we're gonna try to make it work. So pretty much this just has to go over it like this and kind of fall into spot with these clips. So maybe we can get it to work. I'm not too sure. So I'm gonna play with it for a couple minutes to see if I can figure it out. So I've said this before, even with modification, the shift boot isn't gonna work. Just the way this material is working out, it looks like to use a shift boot that you want, either you have to make it custom built and make sure you have all the same mounting holes and that same amount of material left over, or else it's just not gonna work because this material isn't as pliable as the leather is. And even with poking holes into it, it just doesn't wanna work how it's supposed to. It sucks that this was kind of like a bust because I was kind of excited to have a different, you know, something going on in the interior. But we're just gonna put back the old leather one and I'll show you guys how to do that just in case, you know, you get one built for this car. A lot of companies do make shift boots specifically made for the BRZ, or I think the WRX probably uses the same exact platform as how this clips in. So I guarantee you guys can find one. Unfortunately, I don't have a custom one with me right now. So what you gotta do with this though, is first you gotta make sure you know how this is gonna line up. So all these have little mounting holes in here. So you wanna mount it up with the pin going through the small hole so your screw can fit in through the big hole. So it'll look like, you know, this all the way around it. Slide your shift boot up through here and these tabs are gonna flip around and go in like this. So I'm gonna do that all the way around and then I'm going to reinstall the ring and put this back in the actual car. A little secret I just found out, make sure when you're putting this stock, if you're putting like a stock shift boot back on, it actually does have to be oriented this way and you can't have the stitching go any other way or else it just will not fit because of the way the circles are cut. So now this just slides back into place, clips in, if I can get it to clip in. So everything will clip back into place, just screw it back in and we'll go back in the car to install it again. Also, just for an example, just to show the differences. So this is back on the ring that's supposed to be on, and this is the one I bought. And you can just see like how much bigger the Bride one is, because I can literally like fit this whole thing inside of here. So even if I did get this to work, I think it would still look really weird and wonky, because this is just so much more material than this is. Also, having to put my own holes in it, and this material is kind of weird, so it started fraying a lot when I was doing it because I don't have the sharpest scissors. And also, I would have to somehow make this work because this has to be the size of this hole, and you can see they're a little bit different sizes. Now that we're back in the car, we're just gonna, this is really hard to hold my camera without a camera person sometimes. You get the little harness right here. We're gonna plug it back into this, then this just slides right back over here. It all clips back in. Pull this down. Reshift knob. And that's how you do it. Now, even though I did take an L today, I think it's important to learn about my mistakes and everything that I did. I'm doing this wish thing because I want to try some parts out and I want to try some new things out. I didn't know how to change out my shift boot at all, so I watched a quick video on it, learned how to do it, so I'm making one here now. Yeah, I might not have gotten the new shift boot on here that I wanted, but at the same time, now I know how to take this trim part off because there's stuff I want to do with this actual thing right here. I'm thinking about painting this actual part right here. So do you guys think I should paint it black? Do you think I should paint it red? And then I'm also probably gonna end up getting black buttons for right here too. So now I know how to do it. So far, this Wish series isn't coming out how I planned it. Now, that shift knob, I actually do have a video planned for it, but I'm waiting for one more Wish part to come in the mail. I'm gonna be having some of my higher end parts coming in soon. I still have to order them, but I haven't planned out how I wanted to do it. So even though we took an L today, I learned something. Hopefully you guys learned something too about how to actually mess with this little thing. So that's the most important part. So I'm gonna leave you guys off here. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.